is Muhammad Anish Aiman bin Hisham. Matric card 202095267 Okay. Today our group will be present about the process or strength factors farm fresh product as halal product. Okay. Before we go more detailed about farm fresh product, I will represent and explain about quality of Malaysia product. Okay, we go to the first slide. Quality of Malaysia halal products. The first point is the concept of halal from the Sharia point of view needs to be fully understood, because halal is not just that means a product that is edible in terms of Islamic law. Okay, first point explain about the concept of halal from the Sharia point. It's not just that means a product that is edible in terms of Islamic law, but also includes the meaning of good. So it means clean, pure, safe and quality. The revenue of a product is cover specific process starting from the resource selection, preparation stage materials, manufacturing process, production, storage, transfer, distribution until the product market to the consumer. Okay, we go to the next point. Okay, the second point is Malaysia has a comprehensive legal framework covering the approach of legal. Okay, the second point explain about to ensure the halal product aspect of a product is guaranteed. Malaysia has comprehensive legal framework covering the approach of legal and institutional mechanism by appointing specific authorities and agencies for implementation, purpose and law enforcement. Okay, we go to the next point. Okay, this point is responsible parties such as JAKIM. Okay, the third point explain about responsible parties such as JAKIM. Okay, JAKIM should monitor the production of all Muslim companies, process to ensure that they do not use prohibited substances or in their products, especially in food, drink. There are some animals that cannot be included together in Islamic products. Okay, next we go to the next slide. Okay, advantage of Malaysia halal standard. Okay, the first point is Malaysia is the first country in the world introduce halal standards. Okay, the first point explain about Malaysia became the chairman of the Conference of Islamic Countries, or OIC, and has been World Halal Hub in 2010. In line with that, Malaysia is the first country in the world to introduce halal standards comprehensively and expand its concept through the use of e-halal. This can be seen through the Malaysian standard, halal food standard, covering aspect of production, preparation, handling and storage. Alright, it too contains revealed several criteria that need to be compliant with, namely practical guidelines for food industry on the preparation and handling of halal food. Okay, we go to the next point. The advantage MS 1500/2009 is an emphasis on Islamic values. The second point explain about has been adopted internationally and gained the trust of OIC countries as a leader in halal products standards among Islamic countries. The advantage of MS 1500/2009 is an emphasis on Islamic values and adherence to Islamic principles such as guarantee and quality and standard of its product, and service continuously will be ascertained through surveillance audit. Okay, we go to the next point. Malaysia has been ahead of other countries in producing halal standard. Okay, the third point explain about Malaysia has been ahead of other countries in producing halal standards. It can be seen when the Halal Hub division of the Islamic Religious Department of Malaysia, JAKIM, has created history in the global halal industry by becoming the world's first certification body used and certify the production of the world's first halal pharmacy product. Okay, we go to the last point is the advantage of the Malaysian halal standards also depends on the use of the guarantee system halal. Okay, point explain about advantage of Malaysian halal standard depends in the use of guarantee system halal, or SGH. This can be seen in terms of needs and interests, helps ensure the status to halal of the raw material, process and product obtain halal certification recognition is maintained and monitored at all times on an ongoing basis. This can strengthen the halal standard used because of Malaysia specific and strategic geographical factors in ensuring halal throughout the state equal and uniform. Okay, that's all from me. A little bit about quality and advantage of Malaysia halal product. Okay, next I will give to my group members to explain about more details about farm fresh product.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Shukri bin Ahmad Luqman, metric number 2020967-857. So I will be continuing my group presentations, which first I will share about the entrepreneur and business profile. So for the first point, 20 years as the marketing director of Senai-based Carlton Packaging. So Mr. Loy Tuan Ee, before managing the Holstein Milk Enterprise, he worked 20 years as the marketing director of a Senai-based Carlton packaging firm that catered to major multinational companies, including Sony and Panasonic. So the second point, purchase land in Johor and import 60 Holstein jersey cow from Australia in early 1990s. So in 1980s and early 1990s, he saw significant business from electronic multinationals. But the subsequent recession was the push force that pushed him back into agriculture. So he decided to purchase land in Johor and import 60 Holstein jersey cows from Australia. Next point, hired Azmi Zainal from government-linked company. So this firm has had several challenges, and the product has been tried several times but has failed. It is necessary to ensure that both tasty and safe to ingest. So initially he had difficulty finding buyers. So as a result, he hires Azmi Zainal from government-linked company to assist him in resolving this issue. Go to the next point, which is dairy business service offered by the Malaysia government. So with a strategy from a dairy business service which offered by the Malaysian government, he may save money to invest in this industry, which aside from that, he may have a free shipping dairy product from the manufacturer via the industrial service center tanker truck service. This is because before receiving the government assistance, the sale of his company was insufficient to meet the company's transportation costs. And last point, which is moving to a larger farm in Mawai, Johor, and establish second farm in Muazzam Shah, Pahang. So after using this strategy for 6 months, Mr. Loy extended his enterprise to meet the increased demand for his fresh dairy, moving to a larger farm in Mawai, Johor, and establishing a second farm in Muazzam Shah, Pahang. Then he only started with only 60 cows. His herd has grown to 3,500 cows, scattered over 2 world-class purpose-built facility. So next, I will share about the founder profile. For the first point, which is Mr. Loy Tuan Ee has had a profound regard for agriculture and nature since he was a child growing up in a tiny hamlet in Perak. His ethnicity is Chinese and place of origin is Perak. So next is about the educational background. So regarding the educational background, he has been involved in business activities since he was a youngster and interested in entrepreneurship. He also has a business and management degree. So when it comes to employment and business expertise, he lacks entrepreneur-related experience. Third point is about he founded a rainforest capital in 2006. So when he chose to plunge into the deepest part of the ocean, he had previously owned a carton packaging firm that supplied manufacturers and had no expertise in the farm business. He founded Rainforest Capital in 2006. So next I will be sharing about the motivation to start a new business. So first one is about professional experience. So before he started the business, he has a lot of professional experience. So that he started his professional career before hosting and founded 2 companies in the packaging industry, which is Ready Chemical and Multiview Enterprise, that is later sold to Century Bond, where he was appointed director and group deputy managing director. So next is role model. So the second factors are the role model. This is not easy to give up, which is he is a man who holds on to these dreams to become a successful businessman, even if he is struggling to get to that point. Despite the fact that he was exposed to various pressure and obstacles, he still did not give up on his dream and pursue it. And the last point is intention to be an entrepreneur. The third factor, or the last factor, is that Tuan Loy E intention to be an entrepreneur, which is noticeable since childhood. He was interested in the entrepreneur because he initially enjoyed looking into agriculture and was very much in love with nature. So that's all from me for today. Hopes giving you all benefits. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Akram Hakim Mimi Mazlan. Number metric is 2020991043. Okay, so for the next, the success of strength factor farm fresh product as halal product is about marketing strategy. So this company has applied 7 elements. The first is about product. So the product can meet the needs, the requirement of customer or buyer. So this company high quality materials used in the manufacture of products such as box and plastic bottle, and use product quality like dates, chocolate and coffee, and interesting labels to give information to consumer, and even packaging. So number 2 is about price. So price expert play a very important role in the determining the marketing price of a product. So the company offer more admirable price according to the type of meat, according to the quality of meat, volume, and the purchase power of consumer. Next, this company offering discount to the customer or buyer customer who buy a farm fresh make in the larger quantity. And this company also offer promotion during the New Year, Chinese New Year, and so on. Number 3 is about place. The strategy of this place include the place of business of a product and the duration of a product to buyer or customer. So in the rural area, for the settlement of dairy cattle, it is because those places have fresh air, a wide area, and others. And in urban and suburban areas, as such area have high population or population rate and have large supermarket, and they are able to promote farm fresh meat product. Number 4 is about promotion. Promotion is also important because it informs about the product to be marketed to buyer or customer in order to increase demand for a product. So they use advertising method like on the television, radio, and others. And they use promote this dairy product using digital media by posting picture and video in their social media. And they use billboards and others. Number 5 is about people. This aspect revolve around human resource planning, HR, employee selection, employee training, recruitment, and so on to produce highly motivated and dedicated employees. So this company hire skilled workers and competencies such as term of employment on dairy cattle farm, factor and agent. They have a skill on social media or mass media. Number 6 is about process. The aspect will cause a long-term effect on something that is product quality, cost, produce, and also flexibility. So the first is first cow milk process, but will do works in milking the cows. Second process of pasteurizing the milk to destroy pathogen. Third is packaging process, and the fourth is process of distribution this product to the supermarket in urban areas and suburban areas and distribute them to the agent. Number 7 is about physical. So for the increase the marketing and also the demand for dairy milk product, needs to meet the different and also design something more creative, innovative, to maintain product quality, maintain the value quality, maintain product durability and others. So the first is they're using quality product packs such as plastic bottle and box that do not easily expect damage or defect in the order to maintain durability. So the second is the company has also designed product packs based on BH box and bottle that are easy to carry anywhere. And lastly, the company has designed and used the appropriate color to attract customer, ranging for the
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Khairul Zaman bin Muhammad Sakri, metric number 2020907229, and I will continue the presentations from my friends. Wakalah method as the successful factors in the farm fresh industries. Wakalah is the style that used nowadays as the reseller the farm fresh product, which is someone or company that will resell the product to the user directly. Wakalah method we can see in the two types or two ways, which is first online store, which is commercial or reseller skill to catch up the rolling head money. Nowadays there are a lot of store that can resell the product direct from the farm to the user. There are an online store such as 7-Eleven, Tesco, Maidin, and others. To get in this store, there are a few conditions that must be on the product, such as the packaging. The packaging should be interesting and catch attention people. The price also should be affordable, such other product on the same store. The product that we can take as example is Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is the one most popular around the world. With simple packaging and non-stop commercial, also the low price than other product. Second is online store. Nowadays with technology development and information about boarding that allows people depend on what scroll on their eyes, the most famous online store was Alibaba.com, and other company was raised as the same concept as Alibaba.com. From that evolution, people can buy and sell any type of product direct to the user without store cost. And same analogy to farm product that can be put in the online and offline store in order to raise the income to the company and getting healthier in economy, especially to local citizens. The second point of view is farm fresh as source of the protein and job opportunities. As a perfect country and normal citizens, there were a lot of demand from the local and outside country that need a lot of protein source. Protein source is the most important thing in normal human diet. Lack of protein in diet can cause chronic disease in humankind. From that, any type of farm fresh should take a place to fulfill the demand and supply in local citizens. The source also certified by jacking in order to convincing people to buy the products. The product without Halal certificate by right organizations can be a big problem in local citizens and traumatic from buy the product. The manufacturer also should take a wide look about this and take it as a serious issue among the buyer. Our country today also have import a lot of meat and protein source from other country, but the cost can be high because the transport and import tax. This problem will be solved by raise a self-farm in the country, and it's better than outside of the country. The second point of view is the farm and or any agro industries can be moved by a lot of energy from a worker. In any view, the local citizen as the worker is the best choice. Taking of local worker will be raise economy. The existence of industrial factories is also able to change the socio-economy level in the population around, in addition to increasing the country's economic growth. It is undeniable that the development of industrial areas will have positive impact on socio-economic of the local community. Increasing development of industrial areas vigorously change the environment of society in terms of social, economic, environmental, and access to infrastructure facility. And lastly, the factors success of the farm fresh industries is investment from outside and in the country that can be new beginner in other place to gain same benefit to local citizen and company itself. And lastly, the conclusion success factor of farm fresh is in conclusion is all the reasons that state was undeniable. The real business is not just acquisitions to the company and worker, but also to the country and other citizens. The farm and other company also take a percentage benefit from the user and local citizen, and there's a lot of benefit on choosing a right country to raise the industry. The Milo brand has given 1,000 of sponsorship to country citizens. As example, the farm product that has growth is the Farm Fresh company that supply protein products such as milk and yogurt in offline store. From the example, we can simply that the right step to commercial and sell with right way will give 1,000 of benefit and quality.